Hello guys, Shaun Thomson here. Welcome back to another video. We're currently on drop 3 of 3 of the car job. We're delivering a Mazda Bongo to West Sussex with a pretty interesting interior. Then after that, we're on to picking up our first couple of loads for the Royal Highland show. We've got movement orders in because they're 3.2 wide. So without further ado, let's get into this week's video. Oh, alright boys, it is 3:30 the next morning. I am shattered. Got the last vehicle to deliver today, the big Mazda Bongo. Oh, right, here we are coming over the Dartford crossing. I always love that wee quarry, it looks so cool. Anyways, I do apologise, last night we pretty much parked up, had a shower, had some food, and then I just edited 3 videos in a row and went to bed. That's pretty much it. Now we're back on the road, we're heading to drop this last Mazda Bongo off and then go and reload for the Royal Highland show. This thing badly needs a clean, man. She is manky franky. But let me show you the interior before it's too late. Oh, he's ready for this. No. Brother. What's that, brother? Aye, good. Aye, good. Alright, here we are. Now I'm worried, the boy said I can get turned up here. Obviously we can't go now because there's a gate. I can get turned up there, we're dropping it off there. The boys meeting us here at 6:30. So I could see customers sometimes, man. Here we are, right? I'll show you the bit once we get turned at. It's impossible. We're doing a bit of tree scrubbing though. I was like, plenty of room for a 45-foot Arctic, mate. He's like, oh yeah, what kind of size is that? I was like, just the standard ones you see on the road, 3-axle, you know, just the standard size. He's like, oh yeah, no, we get things up all the time like that. So, here I'm driving up, bear in mind I tried to look at it in Google Maps. Am I gonna get under that power line? Barely. So anyways, I get there, oh, I thought you'd have had a rigid or something. Nope. 45-foot bed, Arctic. If this is a yard he wants me to turn that, he can go and oh, he was lucky I can get it right round. It's tight on the old Susies. The van is literally sideways. I'll quickly stop and just make sure my Susies aren't tangled after that. Oh, bye. Oh, that's why you should always check, boys. She's tangled. Beautiful. Right, that was easy enough. Let's just assess the damage. No damage. No damage. No damage so far. A couple of tree scrapes, but we're used to that with all removals. Bit of tight access, boys. But we did it. Oh, I cannot wait to get out of here, man. It's all low-hanging branches. I can just hear them smacking off and scraping off the side of the lorry. But then again, she has a working lorry. Hear it? Nope, I'm not quite enjoying this one, to be honest. I'm not quite enjoying this one. This just keeps getting worse, by the way. Worse and worse and worse. Never back down, never what? Jesus Lord, fuck, get me out of here. Honestly, where am I? I've got dirt mounds either side of me. Oh, never back down, never what. This just brings me back to the removal days, man. It's been lied to about where lorries can go. I can't wait till I'm back on the M25. Poor Mickelin, man. If he's still there, I'll be surprised. Aye, good, aye, good. Aye, good. Oh, hell, man, this job sometimes. Honestly. Every day is a challenge, I barely make any money. That actually looked a lot tighter, it wasn't, it's fine, everything's alright. I know a lot of you in the comments are probably saying, why didn't you just turn back? Oh, hey, slow down, big boy, slow down. Anyways, before that guy came around the corner, I was going to say Nigel Mansell, but I can't quite remember if he was a racer or not. But aye, I know a lot of you are in the comments, oh, but you just turn back, On that particular road, I'd have probably done more damage to the lorry trying to like turn it around. It'd have been a tight corkscrew round and all that kind of jazz. And aye, I was in it, I was in the thick of it. The boy said, aye, turn left, follow the road down, it'll take you back onto the motorway. I trusted him. You should never trust customers. But aye, it's one of those ones, once you get into it, it's kind of, unless you get a big turning and you're not too far down the road, just keep driving, boys, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's all you got to do. Seems like we're coming out of it now, we don't want to speak too soon though, we don't know what's ahead. But aye, don't turn left. And there's where we were, 2 metre wide except for access, and we were certainly accessed. I should also say that we're currently sitting at 75 hours driving for the week, and as some of you may know, you can only do 90 hours every 2 weeks. Now we still need to deliver this 9 hours up the road, come back 9 hours, and then deliver another load 9 hours up the road. So at the end of the week this week, we're going to be doing some double manning. Now we'll finally get to know how Shaun feels at truck stops. That's Shaun with a capital trucker. Alright, get the first one on so far, and we still have a lot to take. We've got quite a lot. We've got a pusher trailer to go to the Royal Highland show, and then we've got these 3 K2s. Big old girls. Should be able to fit it in 2 loads hopefully. Alright, so we've got these big massive K2 slurry spreaders. So obviously these are brand new going to a show, so we've tried to do our best to keep them as clean as possible. So rag on there, holding that back, same on that side, on here obviously down to there. Coming up round the tyre, into there, same again, obviously all just auto smart rags. And then obviously that over the hitch. I'm trying to show you best I can, but we have mega messed up. Anyways, on this side we've got chain pulling forward, and then on that side a chain pulling that way. They're only 4.5 tons each. They're just big. They're these ones are 5.5 tons, sorry. 2 big ones, 2 red ones are 5.5. That's 4.5, the wee smaller ones. They're honestly not that heavy, not that heavy, but I like a chain. So then we've got this chain coming down here, holding that, stopping it from rolling forward. Tiny wee extension there. And then obviously we come up here, we've got that chaining down, pulling that forward. This is the second one here, this is a 9 tonner. Not that it weighs 9 tons, it takes 9 tons. So that's a 9 tonner there. And then up here, we've got, I believe the blue one's a 5 ton, then this is an 11 ton. That's its max weight when it's full of shite. Anyways, onto here. Now this is the only thing not great, but as you can see we've chained it down that much that the wheel's starting to sag over the end. That's how you always know she's nice and tight. Then of course got a chain there pulling down, so that way the chain on this one's pulling forward and the one on the front's pulling back. Just watching back on this video I'm editing now, I just realised that I forgot to mention, and I've had a lot of messages and comments about this, is extending the trailer like that is not extending to gain. Because they picked up at the same place, they're for the same customer and they're going to the same place, as long as my maximum width, maximum length, sorry, is not more than the legal limit of 8.5, 8.6, perfectly legal. I know a couple of folk have had a, like, I know he's mean well, and I appreciate that, because if I ever do anything wrong, I'd rather people said to me. But in that case, it's perfectly legal to extend the trailer out, as long as you don't extend it past the 18 metres, 18.5 metres, sorry. Otherwise it's movement orders, blah blah blah. But same customer, picked up at the same place, going to the same place, perfectly legal, not extend again. Anyways, back to the video. Alright, so before we start our 9 off, we need to do the health and safety for the Royal Highland show. Aye, good.
2024. On arrival to the showgrounds, you will be issued with a Safety and Services Handbook, or alternatively,
free book.
Download it.
Alright, it's 5 AM the next morning. We're meant to start at 4, but I've had an extra wee hour. Let's get this up the road. Alright, so we're still on the A1 here, and we're just firing on up. Now I believe it's took us up the A1 as there's a fair bit of roadworks on the M6 and out. So this way I think it's half an hour longer, but if I'm correct in saying it's actually an hour quicker because of all the traffic. At least that's what Google Maps said. Aye, good. Anyways, we're 150 miles away for the Royal Highland show. Oh boys, I'm quite glad I took this road. It's been a while since I've been up this road, and it's just a nice wee change. There we go, boys. There's the Scottish border. Aye, good. And I can see that trucker tip sticker. One thing I do hate to admit though is see the west coast, the east coast, sorry. It's just gorgeous. It's just such a nicer drive than the 77 and 74, and I suppose the M6. Here we go, boys. The Highland show. Oh, it looks busy in there. Not that you can see much for the trees, but there is machinery everywhere. Geez, 8 beeps, man. Geez, 8 beeps. Right, okay, so far it's not went well. Basically, it's all offloaded. Got here and did my usual. Loads of people about, panicked. It's all offloaded. I'll show you in just a minute, but we are here. Stressful getting in and everything, but aye. There they are, all delivered, looking good. Looking good. Jeez, 8 peeps, man. Thought that was a big scratch on it, it's a bird shit. Fucking hell. But aye, all delivered, lovely. Now we're just going to get out of here and go to Bath, get the truck got washed, get the lorry washed because it hasn't been washed in ages. And then get on to the next load, I guess. Pretty much. Sorry boys, I feel like I've ruined the video with that, just not getting any offload angles. We are going for another load, obviously we will be back there and I'll try again. I just see when I go places like that and there's other hauliers and stuff like that, like I'm just trying to make a good example, because at the end of the day, I just want to make a good impression on folk like this. I know I shouldn't really care too much about what other truckers think of me and that, but I do. I've wanted to do it all my life. I want people to be like, no, something that Shaun guys, he's not too bad at what he does. But when I go places like that, I just feel like I don't know, it just feels like everything I've learned. Like see when I load myself, I'm spot on, right? We're like not perfect, but like, you know what I mean? But honestly, for some reason, whenever I'm loading there's a group of people, it's like I just forget anything I've learned over this short period I've done this job. Oh, we made it to Bathgate truck wash, boys, because I'm not gonna lie to you, she is badly needing it, and because we're going back into that showground, I just want to make sure that when I'm going in that showground that the truck looks as good as possible. The boys at Bathgate truck wash yet again, man. She's gleaming. I'd stop and look at it, but we are in a rush today, boys. Honestly, it is Thursday. I have 4.5 hours driving time left, and I still need to go to Oxford and back to Edinburgh Highland show. So I've had to phone in some support. Alright, here's where we're at, boys. This one was way over in there. The winch did out, the customer was watching, so I was trying to just be a bit professional. But the winch obviously doesn't run off my trailer now, but it has in fact died, so this is dead. The roller's dead, but that one runs. So I want to drag that one on. I want to drag the roller on with that dumper and just get this one winched up the neck. I've run out of battery. That was probably one of my hardest loads to date. Non-runner, runner, non-runner. Now I know that's loaded weird, normally you turn it the other way and have the bucket overhanging, but I can't. I was winching for the back. They're all sat in the corner. I'd have to I don't even have long enough winch, but I'd have to snatch it off something and rip it round. There is a digger behind me, but it is dead as a donut. So I improvised. Dragged that on with that, chained that down, dragged it on with the winch. Downside is the winch is stuck. But luckily, because of the way my bed sits, it sits raised on the wood, so my winch is actually stuck under there. It can when you winch it, it can come through. As you can see, I've slacked it off, but the head obviously won't be able to get through. So I'm just going to sit that there for now. I'm going to go pick up Reese. He's going to do the rest of the driving of my 15. because obviously we didn't start at the same time, so we can't double man. So as soon as I'm out of time, working time, so too is he, unless he was to leave me at the side of the road, which wouldn't be very nice of him. Anyways, that was some load. There've been big loads this week, but I just was trying my hardest to make it work. As you can see, I don't have much driving time to complete the rest of the week. Jesus Christ, Anyways, we'll go get Reese and he can do the rest. Huh? I always get pure awkward and nervous.
I'm not listening, mate, I'm just driving.
Put your headphones on.
La. Sorry, mate.
Fucking start that again, Miller. This man, in the fucking passenger seat, this feels weird. We're all loaded, heading down the road. Look at me, Reese boy. Are you loving it?
Aye,
mate. Who are you waving at?
Aye, Kelly's.
Alright, okay. Alright.
Yeah,
good. Oh, we finally made it, boys. Not gonna lie, I fell asleep for most of it, but we Reese boys got us here. And I think we've still got our load.
Just.
Just. Oh, wee Reese, you shine yourself. You alright? Wee tight road for you, mate. It's alright. So, oh, you're not used to it being so tight,